All right, guys. So I stumbled across this crazy video of this TikToker who appears to be, I don't know, doing blackface. I'm not exactly sure what it is, what's going on here. I mean, her whole body is covered with, I guess, I don't know, black paint or something like that. Again, I'm not sure exactly what she's doing here. Okay, maybe she has a charcoal mask. Maybe she's masking her whole body. I don't know. But what I do know is that there was a lot of outrage about this. And I was surprised about the outrage because for the life of me, I really don't understand. Again, just speaking as a black person here, okay? I truly don't understand why people get so up in arms about silly stuff like this that people do for attention. But before I get into this, I want to go ahead and show the reactions that people had to this woman's TikTok. Take a look.
Since you want to be so beautiful like us, I hope that gets stuck on you and stains your skin since you want to be like us. International super spy. Y'all know who the I'm talking about.
I'm not going to post the video of it because it's disgusting. But the username that I end up putting somewhere on this screen, they post videos of themselves in blackface. You know what would be a really funny joke? It'd be really funny if everybody went and reported her page for hate speech. Her account's private, but you can still do that. That'd be so funny. Jokes for legal purposes. You know.
Then she goes on to put in the comments that she has black family members. Right, because that's supposed to make it okay. I have a white mother. I don't walk around wearing KKK uniforms and I don't put on whiteface. Like, this that we be talking about. And then y'all wonder.
What in the hell? Who told her that's okay to do? Who told her that's... What? It's mind-boggling because then you have people that say colonization and racism, that was over 100 years ago. You guys should just get over it. Clearly not. Thing is, she definitely had to learn this from a family member or her entire family because that's how racism is taught. That's how racism is learned. And unfortunately, from what it seems like, she's going to keep perpetuating this. As far as colonization goes, the United States is still in practice of that. We just don't call them colonies anymore. And it doesn't even have to be the physical action of conquering and colonizing a nation. It can be as simple as gentrifying a neighborhood or ripping off somebody else's content.
Yo, I'm gonna say something. Everybody that doesn't agree with her needs to take a stand right now. They need to shut her down. They really need to because this is not okay. And if y'all are allowing it, you guys are not part of the change. You guys are not part of wanting to make amends. You are gonna keep allowing it. TikTok, I got some words for you too. And I'll be posting that in a minute. But right now, I need to talk to you, all my white people, all my black people, all my Mexican people, all my Asians, all my indigenous people. Do you hear what's going on with the children dying? That's what our main focus should be right now. I'm outside, posting up, about to do I'm about to go out there and say some peace for the indigenous children. And I have to deal with your ass, really? So TikTok, this is what you're allowing? You're still allowing this, huh? This is literally like the 10th person I've seen on here doing blackface, and you're allowing it to stay up, TikTok. How dare you? First of all, baby, you're never gonna get the skin that you're imitating. Cause baby, you could never, ever in your effing life. People like you don't want change. People like you are making it worse because you know what? Tika is actually gonna come out because this ain't Krista Crayola right now. I am pissed. I am livid. Where are the people that don't agree with this? That's what I want to know. doesn't agree with this? Who's gonna put a stop to this? Because Crystal Crayola always tries to put a stop to it.
All right, guys. So as you can see there, people are getting outraged about this TikToker, this woman allegedly doing blackface, right? And for the life of me, I truly can't understand why is it that so many people are so sensitive about this issue, right? No, don't get me wrong. I understand the history of blackface, and I'm not trying to speak for all black people at all, but I'm just speaking for myself, right? I personally, when I see something like that, I'm just like, okay, right? Like I'm like, whatever. And that doesn't mean that I'm condoning it or that I think it's necessarily okay. I'm just simply indifferent about it. I don't care, right? It's the same reaction that I would have if somebody did whiteface. Matter of fact, I've seen that, right? I've seen people put white paint on their face, black people, and act like they're white people, right? Like that, you know. And in that case, the video I see, they was trying to act like they were meth heads or something like that, okay? They was trying to play up on a stereotype. And it's like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. And when I see this other video, I'm like, okay, right? I don't understand why people put so much time, effort, and energy into stuff like this that people do simply just for attention, right? You gave that woman all the attention that she wanted, right? And that she was seeking and that she desired from all these responses, right? Getting so angry and upset. And see, this is the thing I try to tell people about, like, emotions and reacting to things, right? You know, when it comes to certain words, right, that people try to call white people that the slurs or whatever, the C word, in my opinion, most white people really don't care, right? They're just like, oh, okay, whatever, right? They go about their day. And because of their reaction to it or lack of reaction, it doesn't have any power, right? It doesn't really have that much power at all. However, when it's stuff like this that really affects nobody, okay, when it comes to black people tend to get upset, right? They put a whole lot of emotion and energy into something that just fundamentally has no effect on their life whatsoever. The only person that's affected is the person that put all that paint over their face, right? That's the only person that's affected. But you see the type of emotion and outrage that comes with this stuff. And again, it just blows my mind because I truly don't understand it. When I see it, I feel nothing, right, at all. I might laugh. I might think it's funny that they're wasting their time doing something like that, okay, that they want to be black. Now, again, I understand the history of blackface. I get it. I get that it's, you know, hey, it has a certain history behind it. But at the end of the day, are we going to continue to let that history have power, or are we going to make that history powerless? Because the way to make that history powerless is to just be like, I don't care, right? It doesn't mean anything to me. That's how you take power away from stuff. When you give power to something is when you get all butthurt and exhibit an emotional reaction to it. That's how you give power to it, right? If nobody literally said anything about that woman and what she was doing, she literally just stopped doing it, right? She wouldn't do it. And the last thing that you want to do is call for censorship. That's the last thing you want to do. Last thing you want to do is tell TikTok, hey, you need to take this person off of her platform because this is hate speech, blah, blah, blah. That's the last thing you want to do. Because that means that anything that you say that somebody gets offended by and somebody starts, you know, calling for TikTok to ban you, then you might get banned, right? So again, the last thing that you really want to do for a lot of these people is to ban them and not allow them to do what they're doing. What you really want to do is just ignore them. That's how you really make them go away. Because if you ignore them, they don't get any attention. A lot of these people will just stop doing it. They really will. But, you know, again, like I said, I'm just shocked to see that so many people put so much emotional energy behind people that do stuff like that. It really just kind of blows my mind. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.